What up, humans? Kurumi here, and welcome to the Mobile Legends Bootcamp. In this video, we are going to talk about the mage, Lunox. Lunox has area of effect, crowd control, buff and burst skills. Our Twilight Goddess, Lunox, is a mage hero. I consider Lunox as a poking mage since some of her skills has fast cooldown. Not only that, she can be either durable or offensive based on what mode she is in. She has 4 active skill unlike other heroes who only has 3 active skill. Now, let me share some tips and tricks on how to use Lunox based on my experience. I will also teach you some combos and techniques on the latter part of this bootcamp. But before that, let me explain her skills one by one for further understanding. Lunox's passive, Dreamland Twist, doesn't make her benefit from cooldown reduction effects. There are 2 power modes or forms that Lunox can be in. One is the Darkening power, and the other one is the Brilliance power. You can tell if she is using Darkening power when the indicator on her head is dark. On the other hand, she is using the Brilliance power when the indicator is light. If she is in Brilliance mode, her cooldown reduction stats is converted to armor and magic resistance. On the other hand, if she is in Darkening mode, her cooldown reduction stats is converted to magic penetration. That means she can be either durable or offensive depending on the mode she is in. She also can have a maximum of 2 charges for either Brilliance or Darkening. The charges will boost her skills. Lunox's first skill, Starlight Pulse, summons a rain of starlight to nearby enemies and deals a certain amount of magic damage. The number of enemies hit will recover some health points for Lunox. The effect of the healing is boosted when an enemy hero is hit. The healing and damage amount will be boosted depending on the Brilliance charges Lunox has. Lunox's second skill, Chaos Assault, unleashes chaos energy to the target. Chaos Assault will deal magic damage and will slow down the enemy hit. Not only that, when an enemy hero is hit by this skill, she deals additional damage based on the enemy's health points. In addition, Lunox gains charges for darkness. Lunox's third skill, Cosmic Fusion, deals magic damage on a direction. Enemies hit by this skill will also be slowed down. This is helpful on either chasing or running from enemies. Lunox's ultimate skill, Order and Chaos, has 2 different effects. When Lunox has Darkening as the dominant power, she can dash forward to a specified direction. After dashing, she deals damage to surrounding enemies. Not only that, she is granted 0 cooldown to her second skill for a short period of time. That means, she can spam her second skill with her ultimate skill. On the other hand, when Lunox has Brilliance as the dominant power, she can enter an invulnerable state. Upon casting, she transforms and becomes invulnerable for a short period of time. This can be helpful during team fights. There are so many items that you can buy for Lunox. I really suggest to buy items with cooldown reduction. Take note that her passive increases either her armor and magic resistance, or her magic penetration. In my opinion, you can consider either magic shoes or demon shoes for Lunox. Magic boots grants you her additional cooldown reduction and movement speed. Cooldown reduction will boost her passive skills effects on her. On the other hand, demon shoes grants mana regeneration and additional movement speed. Its unique passive grants percentage regeneration of mana to Lunox. She gains some mana every time she kills an enemy or assists on killing an enemy. She also gains some of mana every time she eliminates a minion. This can be really helpful since she uses a lot of skills, because of the quick cooldown of her skills. Buying magic items, such as Calamity Reaper, can boost your damage effectively. This item gives you additional magic power, mana regen, and cooldown reduction. Its unique passive grants you additional true damage on your next basic attack after using a skill. Triggering the passive of this skill also grants you additional movement speed. Given that her skills have low cooldown, this item is the best pick for Lunox. I can also suggest items such as Concentrated Energy. It provides additional HP, and Spell Vamp. Spell Vamp can greatly increase your survivability. Given that her second skill has almost no cooldown when using her ultimate skill, spamming the second skill can help you regenerate lots of health points. You can also consider Fleeting Time. This item grants magic power and cooldown reduction. Its unique passive reduces your ultimate's cooldown every time you get a kill or assist. This can be helpful so you can quickly cast your ultimate again. You might also want to consider Lightning Truncheon. This item gives you magic power, mana, and cooldown reduction. Its unique passive will deal magic damage to your target when you use a skill. This effect has a cooldown in a short period. Blood Wings will grant you additional magic power and health points. Its unique passive will grant you additional health points, depending on the additional magic power Lunox has. This can be helpful for your durability and damage. Remember that when you are in Brilliance mode, you are more durable. This is a good partner with her durability. The items built for Lunox really depends on the enemy's lineup, so make sure to read each item's description so you can adapt in-game. One of the best spells to be used on Lunox is Flicker. This can help you either chase enemies or escape death. You can also use Purify to be immune from disables and additional movement speed. Given that she can cast her second skill without a cooldown, she must not be disabled. Being disabled will mean that the effect of having no cooldown will be put to waste when you are disabled. In my opinion, the best emblem set to be used is the Custom Mage Emblem set. Custom Mage Emblem could provide extra stats according to your needs as a mage. Set agility to its max level because it can give you extra move speed. Higher move speed will give you higher mobility to either escape or chase enemies. Setting observation to max level will provide additional magic penetration on your skills. Higher magic penetration deals more magic damage to enemies. That means your skills will be more explosive during team fights. Get Impure Rage to deal extra damage depending on the enemy's current HP. Impure Rage also restores your mana. For me, it's the best thing to get since Impure Rage has 5 seconds cooldown. This makes her skills more powerful with Impure Rage since it has low cooldown. The mana restored by Impure Rage helps you to avoid buying items with high mana regen. Set Starlight Pulse and Chaos Assault to max level first. Please remember that Starlight Pulse and Chaos Assault share the same level. Prioritizing this makes the base damage higher. That means these skills can be more powerful. Prioritize Cosmic Fusion lest this doesn't deal much damage, compared with Chaos Assault and Starlight Pulse. Always upgrade her ultimate skill when available for upgrading. You can use your second skill to poke enemies in the lane. Poking them means you have a higher chance of making them retreat. Like this. In addition, you can use your first skill along with the second skill for a more annoying poking. With your first skill, you are healed by the number of enemies hit. Lunox's passive skill is so powerful, since her cooldown reduction doesn't rise. The cooldown reduction from items will be converted to durability or magic penetration. Being in her darkening form will give you higher magic penetration. This comes in handy with your second skill. Remember that with your ultimate on darkening form, your second skill doesn't have a cooldown for a short period of time. This gives you more explosive skill damage with magic penetration. Lunox can also be durable on her Brilliance form. This is ideal for either escaping enemies or going in team fights. Along with her first skill to deal damage plus heal herself, this makes her a semi-tank. She also has her ultimate on her Brilliance form to make her invulnerable from damage. In terms of going in team fights on the offensive side, I follow a combo for Lunox. I usually charge in the team fight having Darkening as my dominant power. I use my ultimate skill to dash towards the enemies. Then, I use third skill to slow all enemies along the path. Now, I spam my second skill to deal massive amount of damage. Remember that your second skill also has a slowing effect, so you can disregard using the third skill in between. Then if the team fight is still ongoing, you can opt to shift to Brilliance mode. Then, utilize your first skill to deal damage to all enemies nearby. Use your ultimate if you are in trouble, and to also deal damage to surrounding enemies. Well, it's still up to you on what do you find more comfortable with your playing style. When laning, make sure to use your first skill wisely. You can use it around lots of minions to abuse its healing effects. This can also help you regenerate health faster without going back to the base. You can also include enemy heroes on the radius of your skill. Hitting enemy heroes with this skill will double the heal received from them. In addition, you can use this skill against jungle monsters. This will heal you while doing damage to the monsters. Regarding her ultimate skill, you might notice that she has two different ultimates. Both of these have a different cooldown time. That means, when she uses ultimate on brilliance mode, the cooldown of the ultimate on darkening mode is not affected. And vice versa. So I can suggest you utilize both of your ultimate skill for a better damage dealing. You can also use your ultimate in brilliance mode to dodge certain skill. On this example, I dodged Harley's ultimate skill damage by going into the brilliance form. This will make me invulnerable, receiving no damage from the ultimate skill of Harley. The tips I mentioned are just some of the ways you can use Lunox. This video just guides you on how to use Lunox the Kurumi way. So, once again, this is Kurumi and that's how you use Lunox. Thanks for watching. Do not forget to like and share this video. Also subscribe to my channel for more contents by clicking on the subscribe button below. For our skin giveaway events, check out the featured video on our channel for the mechanics. See you on the next Mobile Legends Bootcamp. Cheers.